Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad to hear this Tuesday morning. We got a great show lineup and a good week finally. We're going to get some decent weather. Let's talk about it. Brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin Road and Highway 77. High today 66, low tonight 51. Not supposed to rain. So we're looking at a water temperature though of 63 degrees. So it's going to be in pretty good shape there, and it's inching on up. And we're going to be talking about that a lot. The river readings, Bluntstown. Reading the Apalachicola, and this is going to change once they get all this data in, because all the rain we had over the Sunday and Monday, it went on up into Georgia, so we're going to see some. But right now, this is the stats, and this is from NOAA. This is 8.8, but tomorrow's reading I think is going to be different. Shot to hatchet now, it's reflecting it right away, and it's reading 9.2 this morning, but. On into the middle of the week and everything, it's going to get on up to 10, maybe even more than that, okay? Now, our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. Today is Tuesday, March the 18th, and we're looking at neap tides that we talked about yesterday. The highs at 11 o'clock, then lows at 7:13, but not much of a movement. But you have a little bit of drop there, an afternoon drop. But they're going to start picking up a little bit, and next week is going to be some good, strong tides also. Marine forecast today is going to be west and swing around to northwest, but it's only going to be about 5 to 10. So it should be a good day to get on the water or walk through the woods. Or it's going to still be a little bit soggy, but a good time to get outdoors if you're off today. Okay, let's go ahead and take our break, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning. Hope you're getting ready for a good day at work or whatever you're going to do today. We're going to have a good afternoon when this weather's going to be. It's going to be a nice afternoon. I just got a feeling. But let's go to some pictures first. These pictures just trickle in, but it's a steady supply of trickles. Okay, this is Panhandle Outdoors Picture Parade of the Outdoors, and let's start off with this sheephead, Jason Shingler. Folks, the sheephead's bite has been excellent. Now I know this past weekend was a blowout and all, but this before all that bad weather came in, this was Saturday morning. Jason Shingler there. Good job at the jetties. I was run across a couple of sayings I think are so important. Check this out and think about it. Enjoy the little things in life, because one day you'll look back and realize they were the big things. And that is so true. We get so busy with our life and so much going on and trying to do this and that, running around, and sometimes we just forget about little things. I'm just getting in the swing and spending time with your kids or good friends or just relaxing a while. So I have to remind myself. These things I show you, I remind myself of the same ones. Okay, I thought I'm going to show this to my students today, so I thought I'd go ahead and show it to you. The human brain is awesome. It functions 24 hours a day from the day we are born, and only stops when we are taking an exam or fall in love. So I'm going to show that to my students today. I think they'll get a kick out of that. All right. This is good. This is Dennis Massey. Dennis is a good shot. I've known Dennis a long time. This is Oscar Westbrook and Dennis Massey from Bay County, and they're representing Bay County in the Florida Senior Games in archery. And look at that grouping right there, folks. I don't know how far off they were, but that is some excellent shooting. And they have the Florida Senior Games and all kinds of different things. I try to get a hold of Dennis and see how they did and all. That's some good shooting right there. All right, I'm going to give some turkey reports. And this is Osceola. This is Oscar. This is David Bird. Got this Osceola here. Look at those spurs on it. Osceola now, that's that Central Florida one. Nice one there. David Bird got that one. I've got one or two other pictures to show you. And we'll talk about turkey season in just a second. I know I show you a lot of sunset, sunrise. This was Sunday morning. Remember when that storm was coming in? It may not show up real clear, but I took this off my phone, but the sun, what was just unique about it? The sun was rising and a beautiful sunrise, but at the same time, these ominous clouds were coming in. They were coming down on the sun was coming up into that. It was unique. We got there about 5 seconds too late to take the picture, but it was right out the window. And by the time we get everything set up, so you know how photography is, you got to have everything ready. Okay. Oops. Okay. This is. I'm going to show a couple of pictures here. I'll just show you one. This has nothing to do with outdoors, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. This is my son. This is our church Sunday morning. Chip is in the middle. He plays in our church band over at Fusion. And to my right is my daughter-in-law. That's Jill, Chip's wife. And to the left were my students, Shannon Hicks, and they all got together Sunday morning. It was really neat to have one of my students playing with my son and my daughter-in-law. So I just took their picture, going to show it. That's Shannon, her dad. That's an Air Force family, beautiful voice, and Chip can play that guitar, and Jill's got a great voice. So that was over at Fusion. That was one of our. That's our Lynn Haven Methodist. We have a contemporary service over at Fusion every Sunday morning. So I go over there every now and then. I can wear blue jeans to church. I've never done that before, but you see what they wear. Anyway, I wanted to show that. So now let's get back. Okay, we get back to the outdoors. Listen, everybody's talking about a cobia, and this was Saturday before that storm all came in Sunday. I just thought, one guy sent this in, this is, the cobia guys are colorful guys. They always believe in this color and all this fancy stuff and all, but they're waiting, not a lot of people. In fact, one guy sent in, he was the only one on the pier. And I, was thinking, if you look at the weather, you see why he's the only one. All right? And now this picture here, my co-worker, Coach Brian Wilkie and his wife Beth, who's a physical therapist here, and Brian called this turkey up and Beth shot him. I'm going to give you the details of it. I believe it's up there in around Eufaula. They have some family property up there, Beth Cochran and Wilkie. But that's a good job there. I haven't talked to Brian yet. I'm going to see what all they did on that, okay? And that takes care of our pictures. Let me go ahead and mention on the turkey reports and all. I talked to Scott also. He had the same thing. Not a lot of gobblers were taken this past weekend, as you would think on opening day, and mainly because a couple of things. I mean, people didn't think about it. A lot of times on a full moon, it affects them a little bit. So we had that full moon Friday and going on into Saturday, and then of course the storm came in Sunday. I've talked to several people. I heard some in the distance, but they just were real wary. So overall, the first weekend of gobbler season was off compared to what we've seen the past few years. So if you have any pictures, send them. We'll be glad to share them. I have one more picture I'll show you all tomorrow on spring gobbler season, okay? I was going to mention, I'm going to run out of time. I think I'm going to take a break now and then come back and set this up for you, okay? We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Let's go and get on to what I didn't get to finish last time. Let's talk about fly fishing. We're right on the edge of fly fishing, folks. 2 weeks from today is going to be April 1st. Can you believe it? So April starts kicking off fly fishing. I already had some folks who go. We had that good weather about a week and a half ago. A guy went up there to Deer Point Lake and caught like 12 bass, so fly fishing up there, some nice ones. So I want to show you, I'm teaching a fly fishing unit, just wrapped it up. Kids love fly fishing, and the secret to teaching fly fishing I found over the years is keep it simple. Don't go in there and try to show them, all your expertise with all the big nymph flies and the gaddis, and I'll show you can get really complicated on fly fishing. So many people want to impress people with their knowledge of fly fishing. Well, all you got to do is just get them in a casting mode, how to cast, okay, how to lay it out, and all that other stuff will come later. But just teach them the fundamentals. But they were asking me the other day, where are some places to go around here? So I think I'm gonna show them to you about, and I'm not gonna show them all at one time, just some basic fly fishing areas to go here in the Florida Panhandle. I'm gonna move around. I'm not gonna show them all to you in one day. I'm gonna show 2 or 3 today, then another day show 2 or 3 more. And we'll try to get it covered in the next couple of weeks, different places to go fly fishing. One of the first places that jumps in my mind is right here, the Sandhill Ponds of Northern Bay County and Southern Washington County, and they're all over the place. I'm not going to name all of them. This is just an area view of going up Highway 77, and you can just see so many different places and different ones to go to, and I will be specific later on to show you some of these places, but Washington County just has so many, just what we call Sandhill Ponds, okay? The second place, let's go over here to Weewall. This is north, you see Weewall on the bottom. The Dead Lakes area, I'm going to be more specific with Dead Lakes, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the top of the screen there, that river going from right to left. You see the Dead Lakes on the right side of the screen and the bridge and all, and you see west arm of Dead Lakes. That goes, you go into Weewall, go right up north of town. Folks, you can fly fish from the left side of that bridge there and go all the way down that West Arm Creek and fly fish. That's an excellent place, and they're just, you could fly fish the Dead Lakes for 3 weeks and never go back to the same place. So that's just one of them, okay, among many. And let's show one more. Let's go up there into Walton County, up here north of the Phoenix Springs, Juniper Lake. I guess every year I get good reports from Juniper Lake up there in North Walton County there, and some little places around it. Good fly fishing there, and that's the only 3 I'm going to show right now. But I just wanted to, and I'll show you more, but there are all kind of places to fly fish here. That's just freshwater fly fishing, and then we're going to get into saltwater fly fishing with Spanish mackerel coming up, and that's a lot of fun too. So let me show you, I want to show you one more thing, fly fishing. From fly fishing, let's go into fish cleaning tables, because I'm going to show you this video. We're talking about different fish cleaning tables and prices of them. I just got these online last night just so I can show you. This is a fillet table with drawers. A fish cleaning table is 4 foot wide. It's basically what I have. I don't have that drawer because to me that would just get in the way. But anyway, I just want to show you the price, $975. Let me show you one more. A fillet table with a sink. I have one almost exactly like this. This is $800 here. Did it show up? Okay. Okay, here it is. All right, this one's $800 here. Okay, so I just want to show you the price. Now, I'm doing that because I've got this video. Went out to the Haney fish fry and yard sale and all. I want to show you this. The table they're welding out there, you can get it for less than $500 in comparative prices, and you can get it custom made too. So I have one of them, and Haney is a good sponsor. That's why I went out there Saturday. I believe in supporting our sponsors. They're good folks out there, and they do a lot of good things, and this was a fundraiser, so I've got a little short video. Let's watch this video, but look at this at the end of the video. Look at this fish cleaning table and see what you think, okay? Jeff, let's roll this. All right, Panhandle Outdoors on Saturday out here at the Haney yard sale or fish fry. I'll be honest with you. I've already eaten. By the time we got the camera, just show a couple things out here. See the fish cleaning bed down there, but they've had a great turnout. Look at the fish over here. People are eating over here. And all kind of good stuff. These are all Haney volunteers, staff and faculty. Hey, that's my cousin over there.
There you go.
How's it going? Tell us about your program.
Tell us about what?
Tell us about your program.
Oh, cosmetology. We got 3 classes in cosmetology. It's an excellent program. We do really well. We have a class that starts in January of every year and 2 that starts in August of every year. And all those classes are full. We'd love to have people come out and register for it.
Tell the folks who you are.
I'm Louise York.
Folks, this is a cousin of mine from way back. I love it, cousin.
It really is true, I guess. Isn't
Okay, good to see you.
You too. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
How's it going? You're on the business end of it.
Yep. Colleges in Texas.
Tell us what all you cooking.
We're cooking some Vietnamese catfish called sway, from what I hear.
Yeah.
We cooked some sheephead. He's got some mullet going over there.
Sheephead and butter. I had a sheephead. It was good. Jennifer, tell us. Okay, you have some sway.
Sway.
Okay.
I've heard it called other things, but whatever, it's sway. It's really good.
Catfish is what it is.
Yes,
Catfish.
it's really
All right,
good.
tell us real quick about what y'all have done today.
We've had a bake sale, yard sale, fish fry, gonna hold the fish, silent auction, and a really great balloon fundraiser that you'd have to come by if we have another one. You have to come by and check out. We've got all these students that we're sending to Skills USA, so we're just trying to hit our goal. So we can go.
And you've got a good turnout, right?
Had an amazing turnout. We just can't thank everybody for showing up. Thank you for having Mr. H and all of the different teachers on to let people know that we were having this. But it looks like we're going to do really well.
Well, listen, that fish, I had some sheephead. It was delicious.
That sheephead was gone quick.
Well, tell us about the cooks. Who's doing the cooking?
I have 3 generations of cooks
That's
here.
what I thought. That's what I
Yes,
wanted you to
sir.
say.
I have my daddy here, my husband, and today is actually our 17-year anniversary. And I have my very handsome son, although he is wearing a Florida hat. But that's a whole nother story.
Well, I see them over there. They're working hard.
They are.
Well, thank you,
They're
Jennifer.
wonderful. Thank you.
Eric Johnson, welding instructor.
How you doing, Winston?
Doing great, but I want you to tell us about this good-looking fish cleaning table.
Okay, it's just a table that we've designed. We've got trying to do them for fundraisers. We got a 1/2-inch starboard on it. You know, this particular one is 27 inches by 54 inches. We can kind of customize them to whatever size you want. You want a sink in them, we can put sinks in them. You know, got a aluminum diamond plate, backsplash on it. Got some holes cut in it where you can wash it, rinse it off as you're cutting. Good and stable, 1 inch, schedule 40 pipe on it.
And I have one, y'all did mine the first one and all. I just love mine. It is great.
Well, the people that's got them so far really likes them.
Yeah.
They do a good job. They're easy. You got plenty of room to work on them. Good flat place to put your fish on to clean them.
So people, if they want one, they can just give a call here at Hayne and just order.
Yeah, just call
order the size.
Just call and ask for the welding shop. This particular one here will be $500. You go online, look at them; they're over $1,000.
Oh, yeah. This quality, this kind of material, and this quality. I mean, I don't see it. I mean, as we go down in size, the price will go down. Sure.
The biggest expense on it is actually the starboard itself, or not the biggest. That would be the main thing that determines how much we go down on the price.
Well, the convenience of having a fish cleaning station is just kind of you and I are the same way.
Yeah.
When you're tired from a trip and all, you're ready to clean the fish and you want to get it done, and get it done right. And I've cleaned so many on pickup truck.
Sitting on a 5-gallon bucket with them on your ice chest. I mean, it's just or a piece of plywood on a 55-gallon drum.
And especially as many fish as me and you catch.
Well, I don't know.
No, okay.
As many as you catch.
No, I was just kidding. All right, Eric. Good job, everybody. We'll try to get you all some.
I appreciate it, Winston.
And all this money goes to
this is going for our Skills U.S. competition.
Yeah.
And to sponsor students competing in that.
Very good. All right. All right, welcome back. You see when I showed you the prices of those fish cleaning tables right before we went on the video, because they are expensive and all, but you can get one custom made there. So anyway, just as an outdoorsman, I know how important it is to have a good fish cleaning table, okay? Let's look at our fishing game times today, brought to us by Mark Coward of Edgewater Beach Realty. Their number 832-6000. Give Mark a call. Our times today, we're looking at 1:57 and 3:57 this morning from about 2 to 4, but this afternoon, 2:20 to 4:20. And like I say, that tide will be dropping out, and the river's going to be river's going to be rising, and the tide's going to be dropping this afternoon. So just be aware of that. I want to remind you. Let me go and give you a tip for today. I've given this tip before, but it's an appropriate time of the year to give it on your gas in your boat motor. The old gas, if you have last year's gas, and so many of us talk about having problems with the carburetors and all that, and it's mainly because of gas. I go by BJ Marine on a regular basis and talk to those guys, and still the big thing they have is people using bad gas. Although it's gotten better, so throw out that old gas if you can, and throw it out in a responsible area and all. Don't just go dumping in the water or anything like that. I know people watch this show don't do this kind of stuff, but if you have a situation like I do, and I got a bigger tank and I can't get it out and all, but I try to burn it down toward the end of the fall and all till I don't have that much left. So mix some fuel cleaner up there with it and put some good fresh gas with it and work it out from there, okay? Now, I already talked about, tomorrow, we talked about fly fishing spots today. Tomorrow, I have a special guest, but I'm also going to show you those top 10 surf fishing spots. We'll go from freshwater today to saltwater tomorrow and show you those top 10 surf fishing spots, because I tell you what, we're talking about the Pompano report and all, and it's interesting. Scott, on his outdoor article, I hope y'all read Scott Lynch's article in the paper, on Thursday mornings and Sunday mornings. He always had a lot of good information. But he and I talk a lot, because we share a lot of information. His readers share stuff with him, and my viewers share stuff with me, and we do stuff ourselves. So we have a pretty good base of good information. But it's been interesting on this Pompano bit. The Pompano, I checked last week. Now he wrote an article about him. The people he talked to caught some fish at Seagrove Beach and then off the county pier. They caught some pompano. But listen to this now. My sources at Cape San Blas hadn't seen any fish. The Panama City Beach pier had not caught any pompano, And I talked to Bruce Mixon from over there in South Walton, and that's 3 good sources. And none of them had caught any pompano up until this weekend. I haven't talked, of course, Sunday was washed out. So, but his sources caught some. But that just shows you're just going to get different reports. And I know nobody's telling stories about it. It's just you have pockets. And I've always felt strong about this. You have pockets of activity or bubbles of fish coming in, and they're going to hit this area like pompano. When they're migrating, they're not going. It's going to be one steady stream for like 3 or 4 or 5 weeks every day. They're going to come in waves or pockets, if you will. And that's obviously what happened there with some pompano there. So, but anyway, the point being, this weekend I'm going to give it a shot down at Cape San Blas and see what's going on, and I can give you a first-hand report next week from what I've done surf fishing and all. But I'm going to show you tomorrow some of the top places to go surf fishing for pompano and also redfish. Redfish is going to be in the same area, and a lot of people are getting back into. A long time ago, people would surf fish for redfish and just have evolved. Then it sort of died out. But now I see pictures being posted of people getting back into catching redfish from the surf, and that is a lot of fun. Okay, now so I don't have time to start something else. I do. Make sure you pick up this fishing regulation. I think this is a cute picture of this little girl throwing a cast net off the dock. We talk about kids doing different things and all, and that. But these saltwater fishing regulations, and I'm going to go over this not page by page with you, but it's really, they got it broken down into reef fish and coastal fish and all, and the pictures and all. They're doing a better job with it. And it's funny, I look at these used to be just, all it was just facts in it when they first started making these, and now they got colored pictures and they have sponsors. So there's a money maker for the Fish and Wildlife Commission. So it's funny how the involvement of this information they get to us, the public, how it has involved. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about, but it's got ads all throughout here, so they're making good money off of it. And plus providing a great service so we know what's going on. Okay, I don't really have time to start. I got 2 or 3 other things that run out of time, but be sure and tune in tomorrow. Got a good show lined up, special guests coming in, show those 10 spots, and you have any pictures and all the information, call me, email me, and make sure, sometimes I get inundated with it, so if I don't answer you, call me back or email me back, say, Coach, I sent this, okay? Make sure you have a great day today, do something good for somebody, and have a good time at work and all. God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.